Hello friends, here watching Scratch It with Prime, and today we're going to be talking about another beautiful motion block. And if you've not subscribed to this channel, please do well to subscribe, like the video, share this video, and leave a beautiful comment for us in the comment section. And if you have any concern and things you don't understand, or any suggested video you want us to do, leave it in the comment section. So today let's work with two blocks. So we're going to be working with these two blocks, change x and set x. This is set x to, and this is set y to. And before we do this, I'm going to go to the background section and bring out our x, y grid. Now, whenever we are talking about the x and y position, I always like using the x, y grid because the x, y grid helps us to explain, help me to explain and for you to understand what we mean about x and y. Now, this is like a graph. Now, remember in the XY video, now if you've not watched our X and Y video, I'm going to leave it in the description. I'm going to leave the link in the description. So click on the link so you'll be able to understand X and Y. But I'll do my best to explain it much more better in this video. Now, this is XY. Can you see XY? Now, X, if you notice in this line, the orange line, you're going to see X has a value in the horizontal direction. So when you want to move in the horizontal direction, you're working with x. If you notice, y is 0 because y does not help us to move in the horizontal direction. But look at the vertical direction, which is the blue line. You're going to notice x is 0 and y is 180. Over here, when it's down, y is minus 180 and x is 0. That means x does not help us to move in the vertical direction, y does. So if I set this is x. If I set x to be 100, it ought to move in the horizontal direction forward because this is 100, y, but when going back, it's minus. So now let's try. Set it to 100, it has to come here. Are you seeing it? Set it to 100, and if I change it to 200, this should be 200. So that's that. And I click on it, it's going to go to the 200 mark. And if I set it to 150, let's say I set it to 50, it comes to somewhere here. So let's have 50. Now, are you seeing? Can you see this? Now, if I set it to minus 50, it comes here. So let me make it minus 150. So let's say minus 150. So see how it's going to move. So you see the x and y helps you to go. This helps you to go in the x and y position. Then I'm going to let's talk about the y. Let's set this to 0. And it goes to the middle. Now let's talk about the y. The y helps us to move in the vertical direction. Set y. So let's click on, let's set it to 50 let's set it to 50 and I click on it. You're going to see what's happening. It's going up, right? Let's make it 150. It's still going to go up in the vertical direction. Now let's set it to minus 150. Now this is where it's going to come. It's going to be somewhere around here. So let me add this negative sign. You see. Now someone is going to ask, what's the use of this block? Now, these blocks help you. For example, you want to start a game and you want your sprites to be positioned at a particular place. You want it to be at a particular place. You can use this. You just want this to be positioned. You want your sprites to be positioned in a particular x value or in a particular y value. You can use this. Let's say you want the game to start from the middle, or you want it to start at this point where your y should be minus 180, you can click on it. Or you want to create a ball dropping game when you want the ball to start from the top, you can set your y to 180. If you set it to 180, it's going to be up. Are you seeing it? So the game starts from the top. So that's the use of this block. So thank you for watching. If you've not subscribed, make sure you subscribe. Or if you don't understand what I'm trying to communicate to you, leave it in the comment section. And after now we are done, we're going to see how we put these things together and assemble complex block. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to the channel and bye for now.